Hello once again, everyone. Original Blood Ice back again, and we're talking about E3 again in this video. This one will be covering Bethesda, EA, and Ubisoft. So all three are going to be squished together into this one video. Now, I didn't record a live reaction for it because, frankly, they didn't deserve one. Um, but either way, our first subject, Bethesda's first ever E3. How do I feel they did? Well, to put it bluntly, they didn't really have much of anything for me personally. Not a whole hell of a lot that I cared about. They spent a crap ton of time on Fallout, which Microsoft spent time showing it off too with the exact same shit, but that's beside the point. They revealed, release dates and collector edition that comes with the thing. They bashed Nintendo multiple times, even though it wasn't directly. It was like, saying like, "Oh, second screen gaming has been done horribly, and it's been shit every time." Insulting 3DS and Wii U type thing. And every time they would say, "Oh, these games are coming to all platforms: PS4, Xbox One, PC." And again, you can't say all platforms if you don't actually mean all platforms. If you're purposely leaving out the Wii U, it's not all platforms. Now, granted, I'm not mad that their games aren't coming to Wii U. I wouldn't get them anyway. I hate fucking Bethesda. But I had nothing better to do, so I watched their show. But either way, you can't say coming to all platforms if it's in fact not coming to all platforms. And for their first ever E3, they actually chose to waste time talking about mobile crap and having a mobile app for Fallout. And there's a Fallout Shelter app game, and I was just shaking my head. The only thing that possibly would have interested me, even just a teeny tiny bit from Bethesda, would have been Brink 2, but no such luck. There was like Dishonored 2 was shown, but didn't give a shit about the first one. So not much more else to say. Bethesda, overall, I will give you a score of 6 out of 10, I think is a fairly fair one. It was your first E3. It was better than some previous Microsoft ones of the past, no doubt. But was it amazing? No, not by any stretch of the means. But yeah, so I guess that's all I have to say on Bethesda. So let's move on over to EA, shall we? Oh, brother. Alright, so EA, Electronic Arts, or as the picture here says, EA Sports. So, EA, I don't know why I even tried to give you a little bit of a benefit of a doubt that you might do something special or good, but I mean, seriously, did you really need to do what you did? You spent so much fucking time with sports, some more sports, even more sports. Oh, did we mention sports? And then when they thought, oh, we almost forgot the people who like sports games, so let's show them more sports. There was basketball, there was soccer, there was football, there was hockey. I think there was there even baseball. I don't know if there actually was baseball, but there was just sports and special guest hosts. Some football slash soccer, depending on where you live. Legend guy, and he was hard to understand, and it was everyone in the comments was just like enough is enough. No bloody more frickin' whatchamacalls it sports. But what else did they show that wasn't sports? Fuck, I can't even remember now. There was one, I think it would be an indie game. One game they showed off, uh, and it was called Unravel, and it's made by a small team in like Sweden or something. And it caught my attention. It's like, although when I first saw it, I really thought I was like, oh, they're ripping off Yoshi's Woolly World here, but not so much. I mean, your character is made of yarn, but the whole world is not. So it's kind of like if you imagine combining Yarn Yoshi from Yoshi's Woolly World with the world of Pikmin almost. Um, but not quite. It's just similar to like that. So it caught my eye. It was pretty much the only thing that I would say I was interested in. Um, but other than that, EA just, big shocker, worst so far E3 conference. Well, actually, I don't know because we haven't gotten to Ubisoft yet. Um, and of course, Star Wars. That was what a lot of people wanted for Star Wars Battlefront. Um, I don't know how I feel about it. I still don't. I mean, the music's great and everything. It's typical. The gameplay, I was kind of like, it's not bad, but I'm just you can see there's hints of Battlefield in it, like the when you kill someone and it pops up on the left side being like headshot or whatever the fuck it was saying. Um, when Darth Vader and Luke started to fight each other, like Darth Vader showed up in the snowy area, I forgot the fucking name of the planet, Hoth was it, and then Luke charges at him with his lightsaber and they clash, and I was like, that's a good thing, but for the most part, meh. And then they revealed an expansion for Star Wars on Old Republic, which I forget if that was like a free-to-play game or what, but all they showed was all this like cinematic stuff, no actual gameplay. Looked cool as cinematics, but as far as gameplay, I can't judge that. So, what do I give EA for their E3 this year? Well, I'm going to be blunt. I can't give them a score. It was that bad. But seeing as they love sports so much, here's a sports reference for you, EA. I don't give you a score. I give you a red card. Penalty. Anyway, let's move on to Ubifail and wrap up this mini E3 thoughts video. Alright, so Ubifail. Last and certainly least, what did they show off? Well, the typical things. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Rainbow Six Siege, yada yada yada, The Division, some DLC for the crew, Just Dance. They had fucking people jumping up and down and dancing on stage. I thought they would have learned by now. No one wants to see that, but whatever. Some other little things like some car game being ported over. It's like not a serious looking car game, but whatever. Aisha Tyler was there, which, I don't know, she's okay, I suppose. And then at the very end, of course, they show off. They're like, "Oh, we like to innovate our franchises, so take a look." And then they're like, "This was being worked on in secrecy," and it was another Tom Clancy game. So I'm like, we just had Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Online, which was supposed to be on Wii U at launch and just never popped up. It was on PC now. There's Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, and now there's this one, Tom Clancy's Wildfire or something. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Now you're milking that franchise, but. I don't know. I don't know. There wasn't anything for me, not EA, Ubisoft's conference that caught my attention. I didn't think there would be. They also showed off a game called For Glory. And now, the concept behind it was interesting, but when I watched it, I couldn't help but say it looked, well, not it looks, but like the animations for the characters and the movement style and all this, and even the music reminded me so much of Assassin's Creed. The way the characters run, and like it looks like all the Assassin's Creed trailers where it's like, oh, swarm the screen with enemies and just run in there and stab them one at a time and take them out one at a time, and the countering system and everything. I'm just like, can you not break your Assassin's Creed formula unless it's like Rayman or something? But I don't know. Didn't catch my interest. I was kind of just like, whatever. So, what do I give them for a score, though? That's the question. That's a toughie. I'm going to give them a 4. Just 'cause. They had nothing there that interests me. And speaking of, like, just wrapping up all these three things together here, how many fucking games with guns in it did I see? With Bethesda's, with EA's, and Ubisoft, excluding, obviously, the sports games from EA, but I swear we must have seen like 93 fucking games with guns. Can we not make a game with a gun in it for once? Like, seriously? But, I don't know. Apparently not, because apparently those are the ones everyone wants. I don't know how people can cheer game after game we see where it's so fucking similar. Oh, we got a mission to do. Oh, we gotta save the hostage. Oh, we gotta shoot this guy, assassinate this guy. Oh, we gotta blow this guy's head off. Oh, we gotta shoot this guy and he explodes into pieces like Gears of War. Why do you want so much violence and so much fucking, gun-heavy games? Those fucking people, if you are one of those people who your whole fucking game library is just a game, or, games with you having a gun in your hand, newsflash, you're not a fucking gamer. You're I don't know what you are. A closet case psychopath who wishes he could go out and just shoot people, but he can't because it's against the law, so you just buy all these fucking games. I don't fucking know. Either way, I guess that does it for my thoughts on Bethesda, EA, or Bethesda, however you pronounce it, EA and Ubisoft, or Ubifail as I call them. Now, this video will be uploaded before my Microsoft one, which is a live reaction video. It's like an hour and a half fucking long, so that'll get up when it gets up. Then I'll record my Sony one, which will be live reaction, and then Nintendo's is tomorrow. I don't know if I'll watch the PC one. I might. I might do a thoughts on it. I definitely won't record a live reaction to it. But, yeah, I feel like I might be missing something, but, I don't know. What was I going to say? Assassin's Creed Syndicate looks nice and all, but it's still more Assassin's Creed, more of the same. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. So, thanks for watching. Come back for the next video. More videos coming soon, as always.